Hello, and welcome to another installment of Bitch, I Have the Receipts. Readers, I'm slightly perplexed. Which, if you've been watching me over the course of the year and a half that I've been doing this, only occurs when one of three things happen. 1. Somebody's clearly lying about something. 2. There's conflicting information from both sides of the story. And 3. Just bullshit in general. The one responsible for this Readus Reacts? The combination of all three. Which is why I'm so fucking livid. Of course, I'm talking about Ridley Scott's recent statements regarding Neill Blomkamp's sequel to Aliens, and how it's probably not gonna happen. Now, if you don't recall, Neill Blomkamp started extensive work on a sequel to James Cameron's Aliens that would have negated the "it was a decent movie" Alien 3 and the "what the fuck did I just watch" Alien Resurrection. Like there was concept art, pitches, treatments, the whole shebang. And despite it taking place in a timeline that allows it to deviate from the last two installments of the franchise, a lot of people, myself included, were excited to see it. Especially when Ridley Scott's prequel Prometheus was met with mixed reception. Now everybody expected that proper work would begin on the movie once Alien Covenant was finished and released. But in the latest statements made by Ridley Scott regarding Neill Blomkamp's installment of the Alien franchise, he basically said that 20th Century Fox simply didn't want to do it, despite Scott stating that he was supposed to be a producer. But the one fact that caught my eye, however, was that Scott said that there was no script. Which immediately set off all three of my perplexity alarms. Because despite Ridley Scott saying this, Sigourney Weaver and James Cameron himself said otherwise. Not even a year after Blomkamp's movie was put on hold for Ridley Scott's Alien Covenant. Cameron said that Blomkamp shared the script with him, and not only thought it was great, but it was ready to shoot. And Sigourney Weaver had this to say about the actual script during the 30th anniversary Aliens reunion panel at 2016 San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes, there is an incredible script written and to be directed by Neill Blomkamp, who was a fan growing up in South Africa who loved these movies so much that he broke the tapes. And when we were working together on Chappie, a movie I love, we started chatting about how the series left Ripley. And I had not wanted to do a fifth one. I didn't want to go to Earth. I thought going to Earth was like a little boring. So anyway, that whole first day we started just talking about it, and 4 months later I got a script that was so amazing, and it gives the fans everything they are looking for, plus innovates in a lot of ways with things that just immediately for me became part of the world. So he has work to do, I have work to do, and I'm hoping when we finish those jobs we'll circle back and start to do it.
You see, this is why I have trust issues. But in all fairness, I don't know for sure if what Ridley Scott said to the press was truly a bald-faced lie. There's definitely the possibility that it could be, and didn't want Neill's story to outshine him on some petty-ass shit. There's also the possibility that his words were the brainchild of 20th Century Fox directly, in order to keep the main focus on Alien Covenant, and this was how he chose to save face? Which, if that's the case, is a horrible way of going about it. Either way, whereas there's definitely enough evidence to prove that there's some shady ass shit happening behind closed doors, actually accusing Ridley Scott of these accusations without proper evidence is pretty much mudslinging, and I don't do that. What I do is give my opinions on the matter. And this is some fuck shit for real. Both on Ridley Scott's end and on 20th Century Fox. Ridley Scott bringing attention to the fact that Fox probably didn't want to make Blomkamp's film is one thing. Stating what he did regarding the pre-production of the film, despite there being plenty of evidence that says otherwise, is like the trashiest move that you can play in this game. Especially when you say that you were attached to produce at one point. Because doing so makes it sound like the only Alien project that Scott truly cares about is his own. And I just have very strong feelings about that mentality. But I digress, readers. Your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comments section below what you think about this whole situation involving Ridley Scott, Neill Blomkamp, 20th Century Fox, and the Alien franchise. Because I'm just, Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.